Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio. In today's episode, if I don't get smooshed by a train, we are going to be hooking up some more oil. Now, I did go and do a little bit of survey of my trains, and there's one that will not be refueled as is. It's still got plenty of fuel, but it will eventually run out, and that is our little battery drop-off train over here. I'm just going to go and scooch upwards a little bit to dodge some of these mines. This thing here is not going to be loaded with new coal, so we're just going to go ahead and do a little of that and a little bit of that. It's full of just wood right now. I don't think we actually need a chest there. That's going to be fine. Okay, that'll just eliminate that problem. So what we're doing is we're going over to this oil patch over here. And we are also, look at these little automated things that get put down by bots. Lovely. We're going to clear out some of these nests, because obviously that's going to be a bit of a problem going forward. There's one train. I don't think we're going to run rail out there. Like, I think we're just going to run... Come on, bot. What? Oh, I had instructed these guys ages ago. Oh, I didn't realize. I guess this is not part of the actual logistics network. Yeah, that's true. It's pretty isolated out here. I probably want to go and add them to it, actually. Where is... There you go. You can get connected if you go right there. So we'll do that, and I guess I'll put a little pole. There we go. Get a little closer. We do have access to purple now, right? Yes, we are indeed producing purple. I think I got another mining productivity, which is fine. But you know what I want? I want more speed from... No, we need the logistics. That's right. Yeah. Because we want to get our blue stuff going on, but vroom, did not die. I'm still undefeated in. Well, no, that's not true. I did get walked by a train one time. Remember? Okay, so trains 1, Quill 0. Okay, oil patches over there. I got like tons of pump jacks over here, and we should have a good number of pipes and everything. I don't have any automatic pump jack production, although I think that's okay, because I don't think we actually need that many. It's not something we need an infinite amount of, and I don't think it's needed for any science, but I might be wrong. And maybe I should just be automating it. Where the hell are the critters? Oh, they're over there. So we're going to take care of those first before we start plopping down our stuff. And there's my blueprint. So if we go and do this, that might be close enough for them to aggro. Yep. Which is fine. Oh, one of the things I did between episodes is I did go and set up somewhere in here. I just sort of like, yeah, right there. I've got a little bit of automatic production of repair tools over there. That is damn loud. That was really damn loud. Just sort of stuck it in wherever it would fit, because it'll be a handy thing to have. Okay. So our logistics, our little bots will always have what they need to repair things anywhere our little network goes. Doom, doom, doom. Just advance slowly on here to get them to be equipped out. Hopefully not too many of my personal construction bots are getting beat up here. Okay, let's go over here so that they go and install that. And then the next group. Some things did get smashed, but that's going to happen. Sorry I'm not talking much. I'm just trying to focus and spot things. I think there's another red dot somewhere, so I thought... Oh, down over there. Excellent. Okay, you can go ahead and dismantle and dismantle. I think I'm going to get some trees along with this, but that's okay. You guys are good. Excellent. I think we'll have to get these other nests as well, though. Go, bots! I should have just gotten the bot speed now instead of the logistics, because honestly... Dude? Why'd you stop picking stuff up? That was weird. That must have been range. Breaking force. That'll be nice. Okay, now I'll get the bot speed, because actually it will be really handy for this. Let me go and just manually grab this stuff. Just because I want some of these cables to stay here. Where's that little... Right over there. Get you down there, and then if I go ahead and... You know what? I think that'll be enough to aggro them. Yep. They do not like guns. then the other group, just kill that nest. Not that that would have been too hard to do myself. So you're good. And if we look at the pollution map, that's just my vision area over here. Pollution overlay. Yeah, it's not reaching. I don't know how much the crude oil produces pollution, but I'm going to assume that it would reach these guys. It's a little bit awkward, but there we go. At least the bots will go and clear that space. Oh shit, they're aggroing already. Hang on, let's get a little safety zone back here. Oh, they're actually going for the power cables. Really? They were really mad about that. Okay, go bots. And more go bots. We're gonna lose a construction bot. Or more than one. No! I wonder if I put in a logistics order to, like, have bots delivered to me. Will they just, like, grab construction bots from the main network, or do they have to be in the box? That's an interesting question. But I can almost certainly pick up construction bots from the docking, what are they called? Roboport, that the bots are being produced and built in. Because there's probably going to be some idle stuff at some point. Alright, go. Am I out of parts? I am, but we're good. That has been purged. Okay. Deconstruct. Again, we'll get a few trees, but that's okay. Oh, there's a bot that's lagging behind. Grab you. There we go. I can help. What's being destroyed? No, it must have been a leftover warning from over here. Okay, that's fine. Bots are partially busy cutting down trees, just because I was lazy with my selection. Was that just another tree? Tell you what. Oh, I thought it was chopping it. Come on. There it is. That's all cleaned. Good. Okay. I'm very satisfied with the amount of space there. So, you know, that was fun. We didn't die. How many bots do I have still on me? Only 5 construction bots. Yeah, that is not ideal. Although, apparently, I can build some more. You know what? Oh, it would require building the frames, which is slow. Meh, it's fine. You know what? Slowly build up a bunch of construction bots. It's going to be okay. It's not like I'm going to be handcrafting anything else right now. So, since I don't actually need to pick up a bunch of wood, let's just go and grenade out over here. Partially killing myself. I think that's all the oil spots exposed now. So, pump jacks. For various reasons, because mostly it's a pain to, like, rotate constantly, I often set all my pump jacks in the same direction, just because it's a lot easier to place. So that's why I do it that way. Although, here's an example of, maybe those guys will point that way, because obviously I can't have this one pointing upwards, so that's going to be okay. Boom, boom, boom. Making sure that these things are all interconnected is going to be fun. I'm likely to miss something. Although I always have a test for that as well. What I do is I get them all to start running and then fill up just the regular pipes, and then confirm that they've stopped, and then put one storage tank on the network, and then confirm that they all start running again. And that's a good way to check that everything is actually connected. I mean, we'll want to be able to walk through some of these things, but underground pipes are expensive. Go, something like that, and then I set you this way and set that way. There we go, that'll do. Run you out to here. We're gonna want to make sure to set up some guns over here too once we got our power. Oh, my poor bot. Come home, bot, you can do it. Come to daddy. Come on. Where you? There you go. It's weird that, like, it doesn't just charge anywhere. It's like, no, I have to be in a very specific place to charge or it doesn't count. Underground. More robot speed. From from here to here, and then from there to there. Actually, you know what? That can just be a line. That's going to be okay. And then over here, I will rotate you. And you can go from there to there. Actually, you're going to go here so that you can do that. All right. My God, this is a lot of pump jacks. This is probably like the least interesting bit of any video I've ever done. And I apologize if you feel that it is true, and certainly do not blame you for that thought. What I'm going to do here is so you can come here, and you can come there. And you'll do that. So I think those are all connected. Again, we'll be running a test to make sure that that is indeed true. Let me leave a gap here, like that, so that we can run this southwards. And let me rotate you and you maybe like that. Suppose I can always, like, if I find myself getting stuck in place, I shouldn't have to walk through this area, so we may not need to actually worry about doing the undergrounds for convenience. We'll see. Oh, one shy. That's okay. So I think those are all connected. And you can do that. And there we go. Where's an underground pipe that I can just grab from? A little shy, but that's okay. We'll run you just to there. Do that. You can go there. You can go there. Okay, so let's power everything up now. We will almost certainly need a few long-range little connectors. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, let's just do that. That's fine. Get you in here, and there. I mean, I might be able to save some parts with, like, appropriate long-range, like, medium versus big poles, but... Oh, that's not actually connected. There it is. And then there. And then there. I suppose I could be doing click and drag stuff, but... Okay, you guys are all powered up. So it's going to fill up the existing pipe network. And then they'll stop working. Here to there. Oops. What? What? Killed the radar. Okay, you are within the logistics network though, right? So that will get replaced. I don't actually know if I have automatic radar production anywhere, and I really should look into that. I've mostly been like dumping some of my personal radars into my inventory. But bots should get out here and replace that. Though clearly, I'm going to have to put in some sort of request for more guns. Let's just hide those over like that. More guns to make it less likely these things get smashed. We might want to put some walls or something too, but we'll see. And the other thing we'll have to do is, where the hell are these aggroing from? Okay, there's a lot of nests being polluted down here. We're going to have to clear those out and make some room, because they're going to keep sending groups. Anyway, every one of these should have stopped pumping by now. That indeed does appear to be the case. And then we're going to take this one storage tank right over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to find an underground so I don't have to hunt through my inventory. Whoa, hold on. Oh, right, they restarted because the pipe itself. But everything is static. Now, if I go and do this, everything should start spinning again. And anything that doesn't is because it's not actually connected properly. Like over here, see? Never actually connected this bit with that bit. So let's go and do this, do that, do this. Like that. Extend you out that way. Now everything is pumping. And they'll pump until that canister gets full, but that's okay. So it looks like we've got everything in there, which is great. Now let's get some guns all over the place, because we obviously do not want to lose any of this. Take a look at the pollution later on and just make sure there's nothing within range. We can go a little overkill on some of these guns, because better safe than sorry. We've got automatic laser gun production. I don't know if I have an actual order for bots to drop them off to me. I don't. Let's get rid of the mining drill thing and say, listen, make sure that I've got laser turrets being delivered onto me when I'm within the logistics network later on. Okay, so this is already full of crude oil, which is great. So what I want to do is I want to get the crude oil from here down to our refining systems over here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go west until I'm across the rail, then go directly south, and that's going to be okay. We'll get a pipeline, because why not? We've got plenty of undergrounds, good. And I think that's going to be better than derping around with getting barrels and loading them on trains. It's going to be a heck of a lot easier. Probably take less material, and it's certainly going to take a lot less time to put together. This is slightly inconvenient. I will move you. Yeah, so not ideal, but that's okay. And just make sure you've got some power again. Boop. Get rid of that, actually. There we go. Ooh, trains. All right, good. Let me go out a little further, just to make it a little easier to get around there. We're going to put a regular pipe here for a corner. Grab you, and keep going down. Please don't kill me. Whoa. You are inconvenient. Can we go all the way across? Nope, so we're going to have to do another underground here. Power cables are sometimes slightly more convenient for that, because they will sort of, like, reverse place themselves a little bit to make things fit. There we go. That worked out conveniently. Down, 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 to down, to down, down. Down, 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 to down. Train goes by. Excellent. I'm super entertained when I, like, pull myself off. Although, I got a little bit lower there than I might have wanted to. An extra couple of grenade hits could have led to some really wonky behavior. Already the bots are moving faster, and that's feeling great. Oh, that I did not expect to do that. I thought, oh, it's great. I'll just start dragging from there, and it'll go back into smart mode. But no, it does not. Okay. I actually want to get these connected to those crude tanks. It doesn't matter. I mean, I can connect any part of the crude network, and it's going to be okay. Oh, man, they move so much faster. But I will just feel a lot better if we actually connect to these crudes over here. Could add speed modules to those pump jacks as well. Get you there. And you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it all the way to the corner this way. It's going to be fine. And then maybe I'll just do that here. Okay, just like that, we're going again. So we need golden beakers, yellow beakers, science packs to get any more robot speed, but that's okay. What we probably want is more robot cargo capacity as well. It's going to make a big difference to our logistics network if things can just haul more than one thing. All right, I did have my queue to build like 1 million construction robots. I'm going to keep a bunch on me as spares. I mean, my Roboport can only support 25, or 10. 25 is what I've got. But the idea being that I'll have more replacement for when I go on those little bot wars like that. So you've got a bunch of crude now. Everything should be running at max capacity. Heavy oil, we still have none. And you should not be pumping any heavy oil into here for cracking, because we're using it all for lubricant production. If we take a look at, where's the lube me up spot over here? Take a look at you. You are filling up with lubricant, which is fine. I mean, that's more lubricant than we need right now, but then it'll fill up, and then it'll start backlogging, and then the other thing will start producing, and I'm okay with that. We actually don't have that much light. I think because we're having to rely on the light oil to produce any petroleum. I suspect that these Oh, this just started. Look at this. It's fluctuating on and off. This is where... I don't know why it wasn't working before. It's definitely turning on and off based on having the 10K in this one can over here. Which, I mean, obviously that means we've got 50K in the whole storage thing. But I'm okay with that. And yeah, we still don't have enough petroleum. Which... the crude total is going up. So we probably could get more refineries to keep up with that. Because this is definitely a bottleneck. Although, no, the petroleum is basically balanced. Goes up and then goes down, just as pumping happens and stuff like that. What is this? Just me or only half of these working? Oh, just because you're not getting enough petroleum. Yeah, so every now and again there is one that's working on the other side. But yeah, you actually don't have enough to be working at full capacity. And we do need a lot of plastic. And the crude's coming in. I don't know. I guess I'm going to add more refineries. I will have to handcraft them, and I almost certainly don't have the goods for that. We get the higher level productivity modules. I mean, I could increase the speed. I could replace them with speed modules, although I kind of like the efficiency. I don't know. Maybe I won't worry about it. We've got that. Everything's working okay. So, I mean, we've got an excess of possible production here. Things are clearly producing pretty quickly. So I guess that's okay. You are loading up. Oh, you're unloading, and then you're backed up here, which is okay. I don't have a problem with, like, the ore train ready to go. Just we're not using that much copper. I'm going to assume, because we've got all these running. I think, have they all been upgraded to steel? Oh no, they still got stone over there. Although, there's a massive backlog, so it doesn't actually matter. I think I've got, yeah, steel furnaces on me. I'll go and do that just because it's more copper, or more coal efficient, using a little less fuel. It doesn't matter, we've got a little bit of demand there, but even then, not that much. There's not even a train waiting right now. Although, I have to say, you know, again, multiple car trains is good. Oh, that's the one that picks up the miscellaneous different sets. But even then, look, it's like super full on stuff. Like, it's not even emptying that many things. Why are we going right away? 42,000 and 10 seconds passed. I don't remember where I put the and 10 seconds passed over there. I'm sure I had a reason for it. It's probably a stupid reason. But there was a reason for it, and I guess I'll leave it in at that point. And then you're going to come in here. You're just picking that up. You load very quickly. And you go to the green circuit drop-off. So, if I recall correctly, well, first of all, not all the green circuit stuff is established. But you can see there's like a giant backlog of things. Let's get the green circuit trains to fill up faster. We have a train that drops off green circuits, don't we? No, we don't, actually. That's right. The green circuits on our bus... Let's see, is that something I need to take a look at? The green circuits that are on our bus are just being produced here and are massively backlogged. We actually don't need many green circuits now. I think things will change dramatically when we start making blue circuits, which is really next. Because for blue circuits, we need 20 greens to 2 reds? Yeah, and sulfuric acid. Right! So I think we were possibly... Because wherever we produce batteries, which is down here, we've already got sulfuric acid stuff being produced. And we can scale this up. We'll probably move it around. Like, we could put, like, sulfuric acid production down here, say. Blue circuit production maybe here. Although, I could always just pipeline it. Pipeline the sulfuric acid to over here. Because I think that actually would make more sense. Our red production is the poop. Because you are waiting for plastic. So plastic is our bottleneck. So I guess one of the things to ask ourselves, what are we going to do about that? Do we get more refining? Is the petroleum being used inappropriately for other things? Which will ultimately get backlogged. I mean, maybe we're using too much of it for the battery production. But, you know, in the end... If we don't need that much, it's going to sit on the bus and be okay. Although, we are going to fill a crazy number of boxes with batteries, both here and on the train unloading, right over here. Which is actually the case. Like, We have a ludicrous number of batteries in our entire infrastructure going on right now. Way more than we need already produced. So we could scale back on battery production with the intention of saving a little bit of sulfur, petroleum right over here. Not that we're using very much, because the petroleum, we've just got 2 things making this. And it's not like we're actually producing that many batteries per second. No, I don't think that's the solution. I think if we're going to do anything, we would just maybe just wickedly increase our refining. Especially, we're going to need some heavy oil later on. Wow, that's crazy. How is 12 of these not enough? Also, we don't actually have production modules and everything. I think I've got some on my person, and I'm near here, right? Yeah, I'm nearby. And I've got production modules. We could see about getting our way up to the higher tier productivity modules. Oops, that's not the button I wanted. Which just needs blue circuits. We could do that. And I think I want productivity here. I don't want speed, even though right now we do actually, if speed happened, then we would actually get more stuff. Productivity is actually slower, but it saves us material, which is important because, as we just saw, like, crude wears out over time. And I guess if I was going to do anything with speed modules, it would be adding it over here. Not that these are terribly relevant anymore because they're nearly drained, but it helps. Uses extra power, but that's okay. We should actually double check on our power situation. Let me go and fill the rest of these in here. I could put speed modules in the other thing, and I probably will want to at some point. Our power's still good. We're probably going to want to do our first big solar power panel array soon, but we don't need it yet. I mean, right now, we've got an overfull of crude because we did just hook up to a lot of oil over here, but these yields are going to drop down. You know, this will produce less and less, and then soon the bottleneck will be not enough crude, and then we'll have to figure out somewhere else to ship it in from. At a glance, I don't see another big crude pack, though. We've got this. There's a little bit over there. But yeah, next source of oil is probably going to be really far away. So we're going to need to clear out the critters down here because they're going to start swarming pretty aggressively now. We do have some laser turrets on us, which got delivered by our transport bots. Actually, they didn't. Do we not put... We are producing laser turrets. I know we are. Well, by no, I mean think. Are we not producing laser turrets? Oh, sure we were. Needs batteries, right? Probably missing it over... Oh, right here. And, yeah, we've got... Oh, only 2 in the box. Oh, because they produce super slowly. And I did... Oh, yeah, and I did plant down my entire supply of lasers over by my pump jacks. Over here. So, yeah, it's very, very slow in trying to restore it. Okay, so 37 is reasonable. And that's okay. And that's certainly enough to clear some of these nests. So, that's probably what I'm going to do. I don't feel that we need to televise the nest clearing. I think, you know, that's... Whoa, this is a dangerous spot because it's a busy intersection. For battery production, this train sits around for a long time, not doing much. It's got plenty of coal. These trees do help block some of the pollution. And so I might not want to actually destroy them. I don't know. It's hard to resist destroying trees. But I'll build a little trail probably through here with some grenading. But leave the bulk of them until we actually do need to clear them. But yeah, so I'll clear some of these nests to the south in between episodes because, again, it's not, you know, it's pretty straightforward, especially the way I do it. I don't, you know, necessarily go and be exciting. I'm not necessarily materially efficient, but it works. So I'm going to do that between episodes, and next episode we will do a thing. Oh, more logistics slots would actually be quite nice. Let's go ahead and do that. I mean, I will want more mining efficiency because it means all of our current existing mining patches will last a heck of a lot longer, which is nice. Or, they don't necessarily last longer, but we get more stuff out of all of them, so we don't have to go and hunt for more quite as commonly, which is, you know, same difference, something like that. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.